Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Hello, I'm Aios, and welcome to the next iteration of the Legend of Zelda. This is the next one in the series from the Skyward Sword era, which we just finished 3 weeks ago. I really put that one off. Again, I figured it out, definitely 100% the motion controls, and of course the imprisoned. But moving on, this is a brand new game. This is a brand new iteration of Link and a 2D Zelda with classic controls. I absolutely love it, and I do love this game. It is so alive, especially compared to a vast majority of other games. Some of them, like Breath of the Wild, feel so open and empty at times. It's supposed to be that way. It gives you an isolated feeling. This one, and he looks just weird. You'll see why a little bit later. He looks very weird. Anyway, this one looks and feels very much like everything around you is constantly alive. Oh, here we go. A long, long time ago, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow, the tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword and a golden light. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the darkness. Cool, it's got the Hylia on the shield there. When peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care. I hope we get to see the stained glass later on. And it opens up with the hammering, and this is one of the few iterations of Link that we get to see his family. This is actually going to be his... Well, why am I spoiling? Give me a moment. And I love this Zelda, I really do. She seems so much more... I don't know if I want to say princess, like she's polite compared to several other iterations.
Good morning, Master Smith.
Goodness me, Princess Zelda. Did you sneak out of the castle and come all this way alone? The minister is sure to be worried about you. You know how he gets.
Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. I slipped him something in his tea. He'll wake up soon. Where's Link?
The whole
town is bustling for the annual Picori festival. I thought he and I might go together. Would you mind terribly?
She's asking. She's polite. Oh, is that what you're here for? Well, Link was up late helping me last night, and I think he's still asleep. But I do have an errand at the castle. Yes, that should be fine. Link, time to get up! Link, already? Get up! Hello? Wake up! He does, he looks so weird. I don't know if it's just because I get used to what he is later on, but he does. Take a good look at him, and then forget about it. Later on, he'll look much better. Alright, everything's good. It's nice early morning, go over, wash up, and have a little bite to eat. Alright, we're good to go. I'm gonna go with the one talking is the one moving. I don't know who this is supposed to be. Hey, Link. Princess Zelda is here. She'd like to know if you join her at the festival.
Yeah, Link, come on. Let's go check out the festival together. Master Smith already gave me permission to take you. You're a wonderful possession.
Yes, after all, the festival only comes once a year. Go on, have fun. And while you're there, you can do me a favor. I'm sorry, it's not a carefree day. You have work to do. I just finished making this sword for the minister at Hyrule. What is this? Sorry, I'll read that in a second properly. Why does the minister need a sword? I just finished making this sword for the minister at Hyrule Castle. I'd like you to deliver it to him. Now they're both standing around. What the heck is he doing? Is this some sort of tick of his? He just sort of has to hold things up in the air. Okay. Have a breather, Link. Anytime now. And they're just sitting there blinking. You accepted the Smith's sword. Make sure you don't lose this extremely important delivery. This is the blade that will be presented to the winner of the competition. Don't lose it, and while the two of you may be childhood friends, remember, Zelda is the Princess of Hyrule. You watch over her. Don't let anything bad happen to her.
Master Smith, quit worrying. We'll be perfectly safe. Come on, Link. Let's go check out the festival. And bring rubies. I'm not a cheap date.
She's just flying. Alright. We got the rubies you wanted, and we're off to go. I think he says just exactly the same thing. Zelda is the Princess of Hyrule. You watch over her. Don't let anything bad happen to her. No, everything will be fine. I'm sure that everything will work out, and this isn't a classic tale of Legend of Zelda, and she's not going to go, like, turn to stone or something.
Link, over here. Hurry up.
She's just jumping for joy. I love it.
Link, hurry, let's go.
Dude, do some cardio. She's just running, and you've got to roll to keep up with her.
Over here. Come on, hurry up.
Okay, all jokes aside, I really do love this iteration of The Legend of Zelda. She's the cutest Zelda princess, I think.
Well, here we are, the town of Hyrule.
It's the town of Hyrule. So it's the town of Hyrule in the country of Hyrule. Oh, look, a little pinwheel spinning. Why have I never seen that? I mean, I've seen a pinwheel before, but they're all the same shape and stuff. But they could be just a simple little spinner. You have a star on top of a pole and it spins with the wind. And look at this. They're just decorations everywhere. Everything is moving. Everything is alive. I love this iteration. Minish Cap is golden. It's perfect. Here we are, Link. The voice, right?
Here we are, Link. Doesn't it look fun?
Of course it does. Just for this channel. Absolutely. It's for fun.
Come on, let's look around.
What do you have to say?
Welcome to the Picori Festival. They say that every 100 years the Picori come to Hyrule. And this is the 100th year to the day since the last time the Picori were here. I deal in calendars, alright? This is my thing.
I have no idea why he knows this exactly. But look at that. Look at all these little things. Such a simple idea for decoration, and yet you never see them anywhere, at least not around here. It's just lights and designs of the season. So like eggs in spring and Christmas trees right now. Hi, Zelda.
Link, there's a storyteller here. We should stop and listen to. Wait, open door's over there.
And she's gone again. Long, long ago, and then even longer before that, evil creatures appeared in the world of humans. They were powerful, frightening beasts, and they created such trouble. But then the Picori came from the sky, bringing humans powerful magic. With the magic, light force, and the Picori blade, the beasts were repelled, and the world of humans once more knew peace thanks to the Picori. So as not to forget our gratitude, we hold this festival each year. Now remember, little ones, the Picori only appear before good little children. If you only do bad deeds, you will never get to see them, so be good. Right, there is that I want to address in just a moment. In fact, I don't think this is the end, so hi.
So the Picori are real.
My father always told me they were. Yeah, Zelda has inside information, but she doubted it, despite the King of Hyrule saying that. I guess that does kind of make sense, telling kids things. But okay.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, she zoomed on. What do you have to say? What was she talking to you about? Only once every 100 years the mystical doorway opens. It's a door that links the human world to the world of the Picori. When this door opens, the Picori can enter our world, and guess what? This marks the 100th year since they last appeared here. I'm sure something wonderful is going to happen this festival. I say wonderful all the time, so I'm sure that it is. Something is going to be absolutely wonderful. I dislike you. I don't think it's you personally. I think it's from Final Fantasy, what is it, Crystal Chronicles. Yeah, you remind me of, is it Hurdy? Hurdy-gurdy? Or Purdy? It's something like that.
I've been on the road for a while, and I came back in time for the festival. It feels wonderful to be back in Hyrule again, in this joyous time. I must put these feelings into verse.
Please don't. I wanted to show him before everything goes on. I want to show him.
Hey guy, have you ever seen the Picori? I saw one just the other day. It wore a red cone cheap hat, and it was really small, and it was standing inside my dad's shoe. I really saw it, I swear.
He did. That's the thing. They do only show themselves to children, but at the same time,
I've never seen the Picori before.
they don't appear to all the children, and they say, oh, only to good children and things like that. But there are, maybe not on the screen, but there are other children around, and they never see them either. There seems to be something special, you know, about the kid, about Link, of course, and Zelda. They see the things that aren't really easy to be seen. It carries on into later on, which the title everyone's familiar with, Breath of the Wild, only being able to see the dragons flying through the sky and such. Children, the innocent, the pure of heart, and the rare people that are able to see them as well, be it purity of heart or other connections to magic or the kingdoms and such along those lines. It could be more along the lines of something, whatever it is making them special, leaving the bloodline. Like magic leaving the bloodline or something along those lines from the long distant past when Hylia walked among them. That's my theory, at least. So, let's continue on. Sorry about that. I love this game.
Say, wasn't there going to be a sword fighting tournament at the castle? I wonder who won this year.
Shouldn't you be there to, you know, do the presentation as a royal, royal obligations and things like that?
Oh wow, over here!
Never mind, never talk to the princess about what she should be doing. You're the boy from the old Master Smith's place, right? I'm sure you know this, but he's the best swordsmith Hyrule's ever seen. Every year, I enter the tournament trying to win that sword of his. I haven't won yet, and maybe I'll never will, but the tournament was awesome. The winner this year was a new face. I've been wondering where he's from. He used some incredible techniques and won the whole tourney in record time. He cheated. Let's be honest here, he cheated. Or maybe he didn't cheat. I just had that thought. I'll address that when we get to see him. Okay. Hey, princess! Congratulations!
Oh, we have a winner! Oh my, Princess Zelda, you won the grand prize in our drawing! Wow!
She's royal, of course she did.
You get your choice of any of these wonderful prizes. What will it be?
First, we have this lovely heart-shaped stone. Next, we have this magnificent gem. And finally, there's this teeny tiny shield.
So which one would you like?
Let me guess, the jewel? Oh, but this heartstone is very cute too. I'll take the heartstone. You know what? It's a hard choice. Choose whichever one you like. Oh, I love that. That's from the first Legend of Zelda. When you go into the little caves and the hideaways where you have the choice between the heart piece and the medicine, that's just exactly what they say. Choose whichever one you like. Always choose the heart piece. And it is amazing to link them together. I mean, Link does that, doesn't he? It's in his name. That's, of course, in the future, and as far as the timeline goes, this would be the first time they're saying, choose whichever one you like. It's a small little phrase, but to me, at least, it was a nod to the very first iteration of Zelda.
The shield is so adorable. I think I'll take it.
What?
Why would you want that ugly thing? What about the hard stone? It's cute. Or this giant gem. It's pretty. Honestly, they're both much nicer than that nasty little shield thing.
Nope, I want the shield. Can I have it?
What a strange princess you are. Well, here's your teeny tiny shield.
Here, I want to give you a present. Doesn't this shield suit you perfectly, Link?
Princess Zelda gave you a small shield. And again, he's holding the item up. Everyone's just kind of stopping and staring. They have no idea what's going on. Hold the button to protect yourself. It is a little embarrassing, though. It's so tiny. We'll upgrade it.
Yep, just as I thought. You look great. Now, if anything happens, you can protect me with that shield.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I almost forgot. We have to take the Master Smith's sword to the castle. Let's go, Link.
Oh no, she's waiting. Okay, she's had enough, and she used me as an excuse to see everything, so now we can go. We can't talk to her? I want a prize too. I got 20 rubies on me.
Do you really think I could see the Picori if I'm on my best behavior all the time?
No, kid, actually, I think there's a whole other aspect to this. Ooh, can we have some food? Is this Beetle? It looks like Beetle.
Alright! Are you enjoying the festival? It's so much fun. I'm so happy to be here, and my fresh fruits are just delicious. Buy some.
I would love to, but I do not have this option. Oh, the kids are out of the way. I guess we do have to leave. Yeah, there are more kids. This is the one. We're gonna talk to this guy. He looks like I don't know his name. From Wind Waker.
So, I've been good all year, like all year long, and you know how the Picori only show themselves if you've been good, and so I've been waiting for the Picori to come and play with me.
I feel so sorry for this kid, and I wish that was like a little side quest, because we get to interact with the Picori and stuff. Let's leave it at that, and we'll get to the spoilers later. But that could be fun, just to interact with the kid and play with the kid as a side quest. And then there's these two people. My sister and I came a long way to see the Picori festival this year. Is it true the festival's named after tiny people the size of my thumb? I want to see what they look like. Do you know where I can go to see them? Okay, well, she's new to the festival, so she just doesn't know. But that's a shame. It's like getting your hopes up for something that'll never happen.
People from all over the place come to Hyrule Town for the Picori festival.
That's all you have to say? Sure. And then, I think, the guard, last one. I've been dispatched by the Hyrule Council up north to watch over the festivities. No, that's not you. I thought there was a guard who told us of something. Also, I want there. Can I not get there? Oh, alright, later. We'll see why that's important later.
Come on, Link, let's hurry to the castle.
Which button is it? There it is.
Ow! That must be the business scrub I heard the soldiers talking about.
She planned this whole thing. She planned the whole thing and got us a shield to deal with this rather than dealing with it herself.
They were saying a Deku scrub had been hassling the passerbys. Link, do something about it.
She's still being a princess. That's the thing. She may be still manipulative Hylia kind of thing, but she's still a princess. She's still taking care of her kingdom.
Otherwise, we can't get to the castle. If only we had some way to defend ourselves against those nuts of his.
Here we go. There we go. It's good. You're having a nice little bad day. At least you got free stars.
Please forgive me, sir. I heard there was a festival and I came to town hoping to hawk my wares. Unfortunately, we scrubs have a tendency to spit nuts when we speak. Everyone got scared and ran away, and no one would buy anything. This is a terrible place to do business. I'm going back to my cave.
You know, at first that didn't make any sense to me, but then again, what is a store but a cave? We manufacture the cave, someone moves in and sells their wares. We just have to go to the shop we want to go to. What it is.
I actually feel a little sorry for that business scrub, but that hurt.
Not saying a thing.
Oh, well, you won't be hassling anyone now. We better hurry to the castle.
Not saying a thing. Plenty of others have said much better than what I could come up with. Welcome to Hyrule Castle. That's great. We're just going to progress for the video, so let's go ahead and... Yeah.
Oh, Link, you brought the sword, did you? Well, then as Minister of the Kingdom of Hyrule, I, Potho, accept this blade. You came just in time. The award ceremony will begin soon.
I'm sorry, Link, but I better go. I have to prepare for the ceremony.
Yeah, royal duties, remember that?
I had a good time at the festival. Thanks for coming with me.
I was barely around. You ran... It's fine.
Since you're here, Link, why don't you join us for the award ceremony?
Cool. Privilege of being the friend of a royal.
Do you know about that sword, Link? It's called the Picori blade, and it locks much evil away in that chest. The Picori blade is sacred among the people of Hyrule. There's legend has it that long ago the Picori gave us that blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade.
Cool. Oh, I was wondering if I didn't press a button. It's just delayed for some reason. Let the award ceremony commence. Vaati, champion of the competition, you may approach the blade. I love Vaati. I had a lot of fun voicing Girahim, and it is my personal belief that Vaati is... See, from that alone, that is Girahim's little chuckle laugh kind of thing. I think that Vaati is the reincarnation, just as Link and Zelda are, the reincarnation of Girahim. And Vaati is... we don't know what happened to Girahim. We don't know what happened to the sword. The Demise's sword disintegrated in his hand in our final confrontation, and as he was cursing us and all the rest of that. Maybe whether or not, I mean, there's a tie between Demise and the sword, but whether or not the sword still exists, or if it disintegrated or became part of the curse or something along those lines, we don't know. Vaati is the secondary overarching villain to the Legend of Zelda series. There's Ganon and Vaati, and just as before, it was Demise and Girahim. And there's a number of things based on what they say, and we'll get on with it.
To think things would go this well. The Picori blade and the bound chest spoken of in Hylian lore. This chest must hold that which I seek. I'll relieve you of its contents now.
Yeah, you guys don't stand a chance.
Do not interfere with me. As victor, I've earned the right to approach the Picori blade. I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh, you know how hard it is to forge a sword? Don't do that. You broke it. Also, that is not the Master Sword. This is a completely different sword besides the Master Sword. Oh, Zelda's got some power and she's got some control over it too.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
The princess with the mystic aura. The power that was gifted to the people of Hyrule still flows within the veins of the ladies of its royal family. Interesting. If I leave you now, it will only cause me trouble later.
That will never do. To stone with you. That is a decent spell. I mean, one, it had a target, kept on target, and it simply knocked Link out of the way to make sure that the spell resolved. All who stand in my way shall share this fate. Now, to find out what power awaits me in this chest. Empty! There was nothing in there but a rabble of monsters. What is the meaning of this? Well, I know the force I'm after is somewhere out there. I'm in no hurry. I can take my time searching for it. I'm in no hurry. I can take my time. Girahim says something very similar, although I can't remember the exact quote. There's so much that, to me personally, links the two of them together. And I remember I have to press the button. Otherwise, Link just keeps on sleeping. And he does a little flip to get out. I love it. Do you do that? He does flips every morning to get out of bed.
Oh, thank goodness you're awake, and Master Smith is here as well. He's come to see His Majesty the King.
Great. We're going to go... Well, it's not downstairs. Okay. Oh, Link. You're awake. Are you feeling alright? Stand by my side. The king is the King of Hyrule is about to speak. It is as all of you have heard. A sorcerer named Vaati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her to stone. If we had the sacred Picori blade, we'd likely could have broken the curse. But Vaati shattered the blade. However, I have not given up hope. What do you know about the Picori? He's asking the smith. Wrong person to ask, but I get that he's asking because he wants the blade to be reforged, and he has the best smith in the kingdom here to help out. The Picori, not much beyond what the fairy tales say. They're supposed to be very tiny, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, the ones from the fairy tales. But the Picori are no mere legend. They most certainly exist. No one outside the royal family knows the truth about them. The Picori who forged the sacred blade live deep within the Minish woods. They should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword.
What? We must dispatch the soldiers there at once.
No, soldiers will not do. The Picori do not show themselves to anyone but children. Our soldiers could search for days and still find no sign of them. I see. If that's the case, then why not send Link? If Link has recovered, then yes, I'd like to ask this of him. Please turn my precious Zelda back to normal. You literally just admitted he's a child, and you've literally asked a child to save your daughter. Okay then, different time, different place. The Picori should know how to create a new sacred sword. It'll be a dangerous journey now that those monsters have been freed. Please, take this sword with you, along with the broken Picori blade. What the heck is he doing? Smith, what is wrong with your boy? This is part of the sword needed to reforge the sacred sword, the broken Picori sword. Great, don't lose it! And we got this smith sword. It's a sharp blade made by your grandfather. Very well then, send the soldiers to search for Vaati at once. Who sent him? He didn't send... Who? What? Wrong words. Deep within the Minish woods, you will find a place called Deepwood Shrine. Because it's deep, you know? Couldn't put enough deeps in there. Once, humans and Picori shared that shrine as a meeting place. I think it would be best for you if you started your search there. Take this map with you. If you get lost on your way to the forest, simply check your map. And the buttons and stuff. We marked the location, so, you know, be careful, son. You got map of Hyrule. I know it's grandson, but I'm just shortcutting it. Cool. I'm counting on you, Link. Only you can break Vaati's curse and free Princess Zelda. Why? Do you not have like an employed court sorcerer or something here? Minish Woods lies southwest of the town of Hyrule. It's due east of your house, Link. Alright, it's just general directions. I love this. I don't think it's clear enough for me to translate. There is some characters and such in this particular one that can be translated. Why is this upside down? No, it's not upside down. Isn't that interesting? I'm sorry. I just, you've got, of course, the Triforce right there, but you've got an inverse Triforce around it as well. Like, there's 3 additional pieces, larger pieces of the Triforce. I love that. I love the ideas that is presenting. And I also love this, that Hyrule Castle is essentially always the same design. Oh, no, I wanted to roll. There are monsters outside the castle. Use your shield and use your sword. Yeah, of course. And then he just has stained glass reliefs of himself everywhere. Beautiful mosaic artwork of himself. Glass has got to be expensive, even for a king. In a medieval setting. Yeah, and then I want to see what's on that mural there. I hate that I can't see that. Oh well. Later on. Let's go ahead and head to the first shrine. The episodes are generally going to be about a half hour long. This is 1 year since I started the channel. This is the 3rd Legend of Zelda that I put up on the channel, and I am really happy about that. But I started off with very, very long episodes actually, but I went down to half-hour episodes. I think that's what we're going to go back to, is half-hour episodes. Slash. Where are we going? I just realized that. I was thinking for a moment, where are we? Oh. Can we go directly to the map? No. Alright, it's a 2D Zelda. I'm getting the hang of it. I think we can just go over and down? I'm not sure. Also, this... Oh, like this. Yeah, okay. Now I got it. Yeah, just over there. This world is a lot larger than it looks at first glance. I love it. It's so connected, and there's essentially 2 worlds, because you get to play as a Minish. Later on, you get to play as a Minish. It's flat out what it is. A little bit of a spoiler by about, what, 3 minutes? I'm sorry. I couldn't keep it inside anymore. You get to shift back and forth. That's what all these little secrets are about. Oh, I missed him? Like this, over here. That's not a rat hole, that's a Minish hole. The whole game is shifting back and forth between being a Minish and being human size. I need this. I need coin desperately. Oh, and over here. Also, this is mine now. I'm in this hole. This is my hole. This is my precious hole. This is just Link having fun. Look at that. Look at his eyes. We'll get back to the Goron shortly. The Goron is part of a long quest. He's one of the longest quests, I think, in the game. I'd have to... Hey, we got our first heart! Got our first 5 rubies. We're hitting lots of firsts. I don't remember exactly, but I do know that it takes a long time. I think you've got to beat the game twice or something like that to get the full thing. It's complicated. There's a lot to do to 100% the game, and you can get most of it in the first iteration, first playthrough of it. I love enemies that do that. Just line up for the sword swings. Alright, Minish Woods, this should be it. Minish Woods, yeah. I should have just came here. I don't know why I wanted to check the sign, because I wanted to see how the signs were written. And then yes, of course, this is one of the Zeldas that, well, it's 2D, but Link can't swim. I saw it on the capture. That was awesome. Don't worry, I'm not going to torture him too much. I like this Zelda. I like this this iteration. So, torture, not so much. Besides, it really was just fun in Skyward Sword to crash him into the earth when I could. Lots of secrets around. I see, like, bumble walls. Oh, this is not a Zelda you can ding the wall, I guess you want to say. Hold the sword out and tap it. That's okay. Oh, and then there's you. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, I'm not spoiling that one. That was later on. It's next episode. Oh, there's just more of them? Cool. I don't think there's chew jelly in this episode. Sorry, I'm already thinking ahead. I don't think there's chew jelly available in this iteration of The Legend of Zelda, but I do know that they are a consistent enemy and a problem. I'm not saying why. Up here... Oh, they're just everywhere. Oh, these horrible monsters. There. Help! Help me! Ow! Won't someone come stop them? Oh, ow! Help! Someone! Eddie, can anybody hear me? We'll get to him in a second. The heart piece is more important. Collect 4 to make a new heart container for even more life energy. That would be great. We're gonna go back to find him. We were just there, and honestly, we can't progress any further, so we have to go back. And up here, up here. Hey, kid, you there? Oh! Don't just stand there. Do something. Oh, what's wrong with you? Do you like watching me take this abuse? Help me. I mean, I do kind of have that theme on the channel. I'm slightly evil, so kind of. Oh, that's it? Alright, fine. We'll save him. Phew. Well done, that was close. Not that I couldn't handle them myself, but that's beside the point. What in the world is a lone child doing so deep in the woods? Oh, I see. The Picori, you say? And Vaati? Vaati's cursed someone. What? A sacred blade? Is that so? I see, I see. You know, you and I have quite a lot in common. One-sided conversations? You see, I too am on a quest to break a curse of Vaati's. And you say that reforging the sacred blade can break this curse, hmm? Well then, you found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Ezlo. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Wonderful. I'm off to meet the Picori. Anyway, thank you. Wait, I say. He walked so quickly, too quickly, in fact. Can't you go any slower? Sorry, you've noticed I've got no legs. Sure, man. Let me just go a little bit slower. Are you catching up? Boy, take a good look at me. Do you really think I can walk that fast? Yes. Considering how fast you caught up to me, yes, absolutely. Now, hurry up. Uh-oh. If it isn't one thing, it's another. You are a troublesome boy. There. Now you can't possibly leave me behind. I love the music. It's like he just got something. He did. He got his first hat. I think this is canonically where they were supposed to explain why the Links always have that weird hat thing that the hat sock. But yeah, he just got the iconic piece, the iconic hat, and I don't know, a skull leech, essentially. He doesn't actually leech or do anything to him. He just somehow sticks to his head no matter what. There, now you can't possibly leave me behind. My, it's quite comfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, surely. Well, you're a hat now. That's the whole point. You're a talking hat, and you're not just hopping around on the ground. So it's supposed to be comfortable. And it's much easier on me. Hey, quit your squirming. Can't you sit still? See? There. Yes, that's it. Much better. Now I suppose a boy like you has much to learn about the world. If you ever need... Oh, he's our navvy. Ah, such a hopeless child. There you go. Now he looks right. This is it. And you spend your entire game looking like this. So, the entire start of the game, there's something wrong with Link, and then no, he's fine, but he's missing something. He is the whole time. There's something off, and he's just missing his hat. He's missing the other part of his ensemble. And yeah, he's as far as the companions go. I may have. Okay, 1 second. I'll continue about the companion speech in a second.
Hold on a moment, my boy. We stumbled across something important.
The world of the Minish is very small. You're far too big to make them now.
Who are the Minish? Oh, yes. Silly me. Allow me to explain.
You humans call them Picori, but the name they call themselves is the Minish. Strange how in the world of humans, only this forest has kept that name. However, deep in the forest, they built a tiny village where many now live. But if we're to enter the village, we'll have to make you a touch smaller first. Look at that. At first glance, it appears to be a mere stump. No, that stump is a portal used by people long ago to adjust their size. With my help, you can use it to shrink down to Minish size. And then just do the stuff with the buttons. Get up there, we'll give it a try. Okay then. Companion speech in a moment. But first, let's do this. And yes, he's a magical hat. And bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. And Link shrinks. And then more bouncy. There's always something to bounce on. That was part of the shrinking process. Is that you shrink and then you bounce. And I love that the insides of these portals are always different. Like this one is just the mushrooms, and later on there's other stuff, and we'll see it there, like inside the pots and stuff. Anyway, welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now aren't you glad you saved me? No need to thank me though. Portals that reduce your size are all around in different shapes and sizes. That's kind of what I was saying about the pots and stuff. If you want to return to normal, do the same thing but opposite. You know, being Minish size is full of dangers. Mere puddles at your normal size are bottomless swamps to the Minish. And as your companion, if anything bad happens to you, it happens to me too. So proceed with caution, my lad. If not for your sake, then for my own. And we can do nothing with these easily cuttable grass bushes before. And yeah, we can't go north anymore. Oh, right, tall grass slows us down. That's good to know. We can't go north anymore. That is a bottomless swamp, as he said. So we have to go down through the Minish holes down here. And of course, bottomless swamp. Gotta hop on floating leaves. Don't ask me why I didn't fall into the bottomless swamp. I'm guessing there's a shoreline that I just can't see. Here we go. Got to break after this soon. My voice is giving out. I love this idea. These are acorns. Could you imagine like a bowl of nuts or something like that, and or giant fruit? Oh, a giant apple, delicious. But it would be like 3 times your size. You'd be hungry, shrink down to the size of a Minish, and you'd have food for days. This would be like a traveling thing for Link, especially like Breath of the Wild, where he cooks everything. Have all that food, he can shrink down and make this food. It's like if he goes in an area where there's not some, make it last longer that way. Ow. Pull the cord. It appears that we found the Minish village. Yes, I see that. And there are the Minish. The Picori. Take a good look at them. They've got very angular faces. They've got, like, I guess, beady black eyes. The pointed ears that could hear the words of the goddesses, be it the Golden Goddess or the Hylia and stuff. And, unfortunately, that too.
Picori!
Rippy Picori! Pico, Picori!
I'm not even going to try. Basically, it's Pokemon speak.
I gather it's been some time since they last saw a human. What's that? You didn't understand what they were saying just now? Oh yes, that was the language of the Minish. It's a little different than the dialect I'm most familiar with. I'm afraid I didn't catch most of what they said myself, but perhaps there is someone here who can understand, who understands your language. We should look around.
I know exactly where to go here, so we'll go ahead and do that. I also love that. These little, I don't know what they're supposed to be. Seeds from the clover are just hanging off them. I don't know. I mean, where's another one? Here probably. Yeah, what are they supposed to be? We have the giant acorns out there. I always thought they were just little tiny acorns, but it doesn't make sense to grow off the clover. I need to take a closer look at clover. No, not here. One screen over. In fact, we're going to go 2 screens over. It's all one screen. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm saying screens. It's just moving from one building to the next. We're going to go get this. You got a piece of heart. Oh, you got 2 pieces. Wonderful. We need, what, 2 more in this game? Or is it 2 or 3 more? 2 more. Okay, great. What is the game that has you collect 5 pieces? You know, we'll get to it eventually, but I have no idea what it is. We have to go in here. It's a very... I mean, look at this. I don't know what this was supposed to be. They had to have just built this structure to be this structure. This is a Picori building. I love it. It's one of the few buildings like that. And I'll show you the others later on and you'll understand why. But here. I've never seen an outfit like that before. Are you a human? Oh my, it's been quite some time since any humans came here. My name is Festari. I watch the Abbey as well as the shrine to the north. You seem to be having some trouble with our language, don't you? You could use a jabbernut. It will allow you to understand our language. You should be able to find one in the barrel house just south of here. Yes, okay, let's go ahead and go find the jabbernut so we can talk to everyone. Yeah, so I don't forget, I'll continue my little spiel about companions and such. This Ezlo is, I think, a companion rated just under Fee. Fee evolves. As much of a problem as I said Fee was, or interruptions and things like that, she became less of a burden and more helpful and more of a valuable companion as time went on. And Ezlo is not as valuable. That's my issue. He's not as valuable. He's there if you need him, but otherwise he doesn't really... He's a very important character. He doesn't interrupt all the time. And maybe Fee and Ezlo are on the same page, but Fee had all that encyclopedic knowledge that you could access. Ezlo, as far as I know, does not. Oh, Link. This must be the jabbernut that Festari told you about. Well, you'd better eat it if you plan on making any progress at all. Yeah, and it's just going... Your stomach's going to be talking to you, basically. That's what I'm gathering from here. You ate the jabbernut. Now you can understand the language of the Minish. I mean, it's clearly talking, or something like that there. It's jabbering away.
So, you've eaten the jabbernut, and now you can understand us. The Elder said that humans could no longer see us as they once could.
That's what I mean about the magic. That the magic is seeping out from the world of The Legend of Zelda, or something like that, from the humans at the very least. And they no longer could. I mean, it could also be interpreted that humans are no longer as pure as they once were, and they've succumbed to some of the evils that plague the world, but there's that. It's amazing that you can see us. It could also just be that, you know, special people, special... like the kids, something special about them, a little bit of magic, a little bit of something that lets them see the somewhat spirit world.
You've heard of travelers who find a Kinstone get really lucky. Well, that's all thanks to items made by us Minish. You see, we thrive on making humans happy. It gives us energy, but we only do it in secret.
Yes, they do it as a benefit to themselves. Being kind is not only in their nature, it is a very foundation of who and what they are. It gives them energy, it gives them, I don't know if it gives them life force, but it gives them a sustenance, maybe, like food. I'm guessing that's what it would be. It gives them a purpose, and it gives them a way to interact with people, and it spreads kindness and joy in their nature to the world.
We Minish live in Hyrule Town and other places too, not just these woods.
You probably haven't noticed, but lots of Minish live right in Hyrule Town. We will find them later.
I'm getting set to leave for town and visit some of my Minish friends.
Cool. So you've eaten the jabbernut, and now you can understand us. Sorry, but I know little about swords. I'm sure the Elder can help you. Alright, let's go to the Elder. Down here, around the corner, this is the first screen we're on. He's got a very special place on top of a log. A little tiny mushroom house. You just carve out a mushroom house. Mushroom is grown, he goes in and he furnishes it. And look at that, right behind the Elder. Those are all the elements that we need to find. We've seen this symbol many times throughout the Legend of Zelda. We've actually seen this one as well. And then the other two, not as much. I think they either change over time or I'm maybe looking at them a little differently. They may be turned. We'll see.
Oh, you speak our language. It's been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our tongue. We have a little to offer you these woods, but please enjoy your stay. Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. My name is Ezlo. The child is Link. We need to break a curse that has been cast upon the Princess of Hyrule. To do so, we need to reforge the broken Picori blade. Ah, yes, and you come here now, hoping we'd have the blade reforged. Well, if that's what you're after, you need four mystic elements. These elements are crystalline forms of the energies of this world. You infuse the blade with the energies, a new blade can be forged from them. Here, give me your map, I'll mark where you can find them. This world is a lot larger than what we're seeing. I mean, it is only just those squares, but it's twice as big because you get to be a Minish. The earth element can be found in the shrine to the north of Histari's Abbey. Speak with Histari, he'll show you the way, and go with caution. Evil creatures have made their home inside the shrine. Return to me once you've found the earth element. As far as, I should really do a rating as far as the companions of The Legend of Zelda, at least after I've played through several of them. I really like Fi, I really like, despite conversations in that particular game. This is why I'm having trouble doing this little companion speech and spiel, because they keep talking. maybe once we're in the dungeon itself. Yeah, because there won't be so much to chat about. I can chat there about the companions. Sorry, next episode. I'll tell you about my rankings of the companions in the next episode. You wish to go to the shrine? Very well, this way. You just had to step aside. Vile beasts have settled in recently. Be careful, it's quite dangerous. Cool. Oh, right, and it's just up here. We've already collected this here. And there. It is really, we'll say that. It is really sneaky to have one right there because we get stopped for a cutscene in the bottom right hand corner. And if you just go back, you miss out getting this. Why is that important? We'll see you in the next episode. And I am going to have to end this episode after he says his spiel. Yeah. So, this would be the Deepwood Shrine of the Minish Elder spoke of.
He said something about there being monsters inside, didn't he? Hey now. No reason to be afraid of anything. I'll be waiting right here. No, wait, what am I saying? I'm not letting you leave me alone out here. He's kind of... He's a lovable coward, but not really that much of a coward. It's interesting. He's an interesting character. I will do the companion spiel next time. I'm shutting up right now. In fact, I'm ending the episode right here. This is going to be our first dungeon. I'm going to save. I'm going to end the episode, and next time we're going to do the Earth Shrine. And then we're going to continue on with the adventures of Link in... Well, it's not the Adventures of Link, that is an actual title, but it is an adventure of Link. We're going to continue on with the Minish Cap in the next episode. So, thank you all for joining me, and until next time, have fun everyone!